I know that you must have answered this question 100 times, but how has digital disrupted the entire journey? Because now there's a difference between intent and impact.
Yes.
Earlier, the intent could be some and the impact could be something, but the harm could be
Yes.
less. But now with intent, and if you don't get that same impact, it could magnify itself to go out of control. So
and become viral in the very absolutely
No,
wrong reasons.
wrong reasons, yeah. And so how has it disrupted? And there are lots of benefits, of course. We are just talking about when it goes.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
you cannot escape it. It might work, it might just hit you back with.
And fortunately, we are one of those generations which seen the pre and during and post,
yes,
right?
Yes,
we have seen the world where it was much more easier when.
I think our generation saw the maximum disruption in the technology field.
Yeah. So coming back to the question is that how as a steps and how should corporate comms adapt itself digitally in terms of what it does?
See, I'll tell you, there's a simple answer. There's no choice. You adopt it or you fail, because everybody is hooked onto the devices now.
Yeah.
How do you not communicate if you're not sending digital messages, right? People now, there was a time when WhatsApp was only for personal communication, right? It's no longer the case.
Absolutely.
It is no longer the case.
Correct.
I think it's like a supplementary comms channel to emails. People work faster on WhatsApp than they work on emails, right?
Correct.
So what I'm trying to say is that there's no choice now for organizations to say that we will not adopt this comms trend and we are not going to jump on the digital bandwagon. It will not work like that. But what will work is that, for example, if you tell me that every organization should be on metaverse, no, I'm sorry. No, hell no, absolutely no. So we pick and choose. Idea is to find the right channels and optimize those channels to find a good mix of always being connected to your customers and always being connected to your employees and to your stakeholders. I think with that in mind, every organization will understand that are they overcrowding or are they at the right mix? Because, for example, if you look at, I'll take an example of us. So, we have the intranet channel, right? Then we have the newsletters coming from the intranet. Then we have 10 different types of other newsletters coming from the intranet. So obviously the business, the comms teams is very conscious to ensure that people are receiving news on what they have chosen to receive news on. They are not getting bombarded, because this is technically what we call noise.
Correct.
Right? We don't want to choke the channels. We want people to get access to information that they want with limited number of clicks or limited number of access profiles or touch points, and see what they want to see, right? So keep that two-way channel open, but only for important communication. I think most of the organizations are mindful of this now, right? This is also thanks to the fact that businesses or comms teams within businesses are trying to build this synergy between external and internal comms. Right? The more and more that happens, the more and more you will realize that the internal comms is becoming nothing but external comms, but happening within an organization. The employees are the audiences, right? So the more businesses focus on those synergies, the more our learnings from external marketing in terms of noise cancellation, how much newsletters do we send, who do we talk to, has this employee subscribed to receiving this newsletter or not, which we do with our external customers. I think you will see more and more balance getting created in internal internal comms disruptions. So again, to answer your question, no, there is no choice. We have to jump on the bandwagon, and otherwise, it's be lost and be not there. But to choose the right channels, to be mindful of why and which channels we are looking at.